Welcome to the 1800s interviews with your host, Rachel Osterhouse.
Yay!
And our first guest, German.
Welcome, German. You can call me Liesel. I have heard that the Germans are great craftspeople. What did you bring to the Americas when you immigrated here?
Well, we brought baking, butchery, carpentry, printing, shoemaking, and much more.
Where in the Americas did you decide to settle?
Many of us liked Wisconsin, and we mainly settled in the Midwest. The environment was great for our oats.
Were there any other factors that caused you to settle in the Midwest?
Yes. Most of our people are Catholic, and there was a bishop who was Catholic and German in Wisconsin. A lot of us moved there because of him.
Okay, give it up for German.
Our next guest, a Scandinavian.
Hello.
Hi.
Hello.
Welcome, Scandinavian.
This chair's not comfy.
So, what caused you to move from your homeland?
Well, the growing poverty made it very difficult to live, obviously. So we thought America would be good.
Was it difficult for you to migrate to the Americas?
Well, obviously, because, like, we're leaving our families, and, our church was not okay with our decision, so we had to leave.
Oh, where did you settle?
We settled in the Wisconsin area, mostly because the area was a lot like our homeland.
Okay, give it up for Scandinavian.
Next guest is an Irish person.
Welcome, Irish person. So why did you immigrate to the Americas?
We immigrated to the Americas because the British controlled most of the Catholics by denying our rights. We could not vote, hold office, or go to school.
Now, some of you didn't come to America. Why did the rest come in 1845?
The rest of the Irish came because the disease attacked Ireland's main food crop, which caused food shortages.
What jobs did you get when you came to America?
Well, since we didn't have very many skills, we had to take low-paying, back-breaking jobs. The Irish women took in washing or worked as servants.
Thank you, Irishman.
And our next guest is Thoreau.
Henry David.
Henry David Thoreau. It's the potato.
I don't want to. You can't.
I don't like your set.
I
Hey,
enjoy the
Thoreau. So,
Hello.
I heard you were part of a group called Transcendentalism. What is that?
Well, transcendentalism is the spiritual world is more important than the physical world.
So, is that why you moved to the woods?
Well, not exactly. I moved there because it helped me with writing and expressing myself. I decided to write about my life in Walden. Even though I only had a table, bed, and desk, I still loved it.
Okay.
Well, it's time for me to go. I gotta
Bye,
go write. I gotta go
everybody.
write another
And
book.
our next guest is Herman Melville. There we go.
So, Herman.
Call me Ishmael. just kidding. It's Herman.
Anyways, what kind of literature were common during your time?
There was some very bold poetry, especially by a woman by the name of Emily Dickinson, and also some rather gruesome fiction by Edgar Allan Poe.
Was there a common theme among these stories and poems?
Yes, actually. I'm not going to give any spoilers on my novel, Moby Dick, but I can tell you that many of us wrote about consequences. We believe that one person can change the world for the better. My Moby Dick. It's a beautiful book.
And bye, Herman.
Bye. Buy it. We have Father Baxley. Come on out, Father.
Bless you. Okay. What was the Great Awakening like?
Well, the Great Awakening was very awakening for our religion, with all that Jesus Christ was risen. See you. And it was really nice with the big renewal of faith, and that a lot of people started joining our religion, and it became very important again.
How long did the awakening last?
It lasted about 10 years. Very important 10 years of our time.
Well, it was nice talking to you today.
God bless you.
All right, Father Baxley. All right.
Our next guest is Dorothy Diggs.
Hello.
So, what inspired you to want to improve the life of the mentally ill?
Well, I was teaching Sunday school at a women's jail and saw how poor their conditions were. I later visited other jails and I found that the conditions were like the same or worse.
God, that's crazy.
So I decided to help them because they were getting unfair treatment only because they were mentally ill.
Okay.
Rude.
What inspired you? So, what did you do about it?
I convinced the Massachusetts legislator to improve the care for the mentally ill, and I traveled all over the United States. Eventually, 32 new hospitals were built.
Wow. What was I talking to you?
Congratulations.
Yes. Give her a round of applause.
Harriet.
So, what exactly did you do to contribute to the Underground Railroad?
I used the railroad, an above-ground series of escape routes from the south to the north, to help free many slaves. I made 19 trips overall to save them from a life of pain and hardship.
Agreed.
All right. That about wraps it up. Yeah? Some
Give her a
applause.
round of applause.
Thank you, Harriet, and goodbye, Turban Boy.
Frederick Douglass, everybody. Frederick Douglass.
Okay. Did any of your personal experiences make you want to be an abolitionist?
Well, yes, I was a slave when I was a young boy, and when I was 16, I was sold to the plantations, and I was whipped so much that it was almost like I was seldom without a sore back. But then I finally escaped, but I was a slave for most of my life.
After all that, people thought you weren't a slave?
Yeah, no one believed me, and so I published an autobiography to prove them wrong.
Weren't you afraid your owner would find you?
Yes, but then I went to Europe for a speaking tour of Great Britain and Ireland, and when I returned to the Americas, I brought my freedom. So, yeah.
Bye.
Bye.
Introducing Elizabeth Katie Santon.
Stanton, everybody.
Santon.
Okay.
Clap.
Why did you feel so strongly about women's rights?
Well, when I was young, my brother died, and my dad told me that he wished I were a boy. So then, I have been out to prove that women are just as good as boys.
That's right, people.
Yeah.
Women's rights.
Gosh. That's a horrible dad you got.
Okay. So, explain your Seneca Falls Convention.
It was called the Seneca Falls Convention.
Maybe the
And-
typer could write a little neater.
I am
It was a
sorry.
convention that Lucreta Mott and I held in Seneca Falls for women's rights on July 20th, 1848, and it attracted between 100 and 300 women and men.
Oh yeah.
So we did a good job on that.
You go. You go, girl. Okay. Nice talking to you.
You
Elizabeth.
too.
Thank you for making women's rights possible.
Oh, you're welcome.
Go, Katie.
Yeah, we just want to say thank you for watching. Tori's not here right now because she had to go home.
I hope you got my Moby Dick joke because it was really funny.
It really
call
was.
me Ishmael because it's funny because the first sentence of Moby Dick is call me Ishmael and it's really funny actually. You probably didn't think so, but it is.
And thank you to Elise for letting us make this video in her house.
Yeah, shout out to all the potatoes. Just end it.
Bye. Bye.